What's up, YouTube Nation? Tiberius Jonez here. Thanks for stopping by GameJonez, and today we're going to review Ping 1.5, which is available on Desura. If you're not familiar with Desura, it's another digital delivery platform similar to Steam. They are trying to get this game greenlighted on Steam, and apparently they're getting close to that, so hopefully in the future this will be available on Steam, but for now, if you don't have Desura, check it out. There's some nice things about Desura individually that I like anyway, so even if for some reason you don't like this game, I would still check out Desura for its other titles. So, what is Ping 1.5? This is essentially a remake or a retake, I should say, on the Classic Pong. And the way it works is pretty simple. You come in, your objective is always basically to get this white square to this orange sphere, and to do that in the least number of bounces and or shots as possible. So in this first level you have 5 bounces to get it there. It's very simple. You just use the mouse, left click and hold it, drag, and then release to fire off your ball. There you go. So I did that perfectly. 1 shot, 1 bounce. That was the minimum that you could do that on, and that's perfect. So really simple concept. Now while that looks super simple, the level of difficulty does ramp up appropriately as you play. And, you know, I would say they probably could have made it a little more difficult, but this is aimed at the casual gamer, I think. And so for people that are going to really like this game the most, the level of difficulty is probably spot on. I consider this definitely a casual game and one that I would play in short bursts in between other games. That's how I kind of call these reset games. When I need to reset my attitude from playing games like Battlefield 4 and Call of Duty where I get stressed out or overamped, I'll stop those, come in and play something like this, which is more relaxing and just kind of calms me down. Do this for 15 minutes or so and then go back to whatever it is that I'm doing. It's also nice for when I'm working. It's the kind of game that I might stop in for a similar reason, just to kind of decompress for a little bit. The graphics style is very, it's kind of contagious. It grows on you after a while. At first, when I came into the game, I was not very impressed with the graphics, but the more you play, you start to notice little details that you don't notice right away. Like in this one, it's got these squares bouncing. In other levels, you'll notice other things in the background that are happening, and so you start to notice those details, and you become more impressed with the graphics the more that you play the game. One of my things that I don't like, and it's a little tiny pet peeve that hopefully if the developer is watching this game, he will take note of, is I wish that after each level when you completed it, that your mouse would just default to being over the continue box down here, but instead what happens is the mouse pointer ends up over here on the left, and I have to go over and hit continue. To me, that's just a, you know, I know it's a small thing, but still, for a fast-moving game like this, I want to be able to just click continue, move on to the next level, and let's just, you know, keep the action rolling. It's a small thing, but again, I think it would add a little bit to the fast-moving nature of the game anyway. The music is also fine. It's not my kind of music, but it's not overly distracting either. Some people will find it really nice. Some people may find it annoying. That's going to be totally on a personal preference level. It is pretty trance-like, so again, it's not distracting. The music I can either give or take, or I can take it or leave it. Either way. Let me see what else. There's 108 levels to the game total. There's 12 boss levels as well, and I'm going to play up here to the first boss, and I'll show you what that looks like, assuming I play well enough to get there in a fast amount of time, which should be difficult. And here's the first boss. Okay, so the objective with the first boss is to knock this guy 20 times in under 75 total bounces. So same thing, drag and release. We'll see if I'm able to get this on one take. Now the funny thing is the first time I played this game, I popped in here and I did this. I let my ball go. I ended up killing the boss on the 75th bounce, literally. So it took me all 75 bounces on my first try, but I got it on the first try. So I was like, yeah, man, woohoo, 75. Yeah, celebrating mediocrity, I think that's what that is. But anyway, so my overall impressions of Ping 1.5 is certainly for casual gamers, this is going to be a really fun game for a lot of people. I like it in short bursts. However, for $5, which is what the game costs on Desura, 108 levels, I mean, that's a pretty tremendous value. There's also a lot of replay value here, especially as the levels start to ramp up in difficulty. It's very Angry Birds-like in the fact that you're going to come close a lot of times on levels and want to replay it and just hit, you know, retry again over and over again until you get past levels. So in that respect, it can be very addictive. and there's just a lot to like about this game, I think. So there you go, Ping 1.5. Check it out on Desura.com. Also, in the future, look forward on Steam. Hopefully, they will be greenlighted soon. And in the meantime, oh, so close. I gotta try again. In the meantime, I appreciate you guys stopping by. If you liked the video, please hit the like button as always. And if you have any suggestions for future comments or future content, rather, of course, drop me a line in the comments at GameJonez.net. Ooh, I'm tongue-tied today. Anyway, that's it. Thanks for stopping by again, guys. Ping 1.5 available on Desura. I am Tiberius Jonez, and I am out.